May I ask you about something, a time in your life that I don't know a lot about, and it is your time with Paris Hilton.
Yes.
If you don't want
The
to talk
first
about that, you
time
can say
I'm
fuck you
the
and adios.
first time I'll ever well, I feel comfortable saying talking about it with you. Um, it was well, a common misconception involving Paris and every relationship she has with like just people or love life and stuff like that is what a wonderful human being she is, and just like full of love and full of effort and full of like work. Like she's nonstop 24 hours a day. And I look back at a lot of relationships, since I have had so many, and I cannot tell you one bad thing about Paris. Like that was all me. And the fact that she's like happy now or seems happy now and like has a baby and her career is booming even more, like it's just like it just warms my heart more than anything. It was a great time, but like not being able or like like acting wasn't a choice for me during that time, which I completely understood because of like the like just things she had been through in her life and in her personal life. And it's one thing that I actually couldn't live without. I couldn't live without. Like I can't live without performance art. And like I even did art exhibitions and did like an exhibition in Ibiza, and like had successful art shows. But like I love painting. I never thought of that as a job or like selling it. Like I sell them, but like it was a huge wake up call that performance art is like super important to me.
Yeah.
And like the camaraderie and the family that you grow on each and every set.
Yeah.
Like it does like the one thing that sucks is like every time you're on any set it's like, hey, we're gonna stay in touch, and you kind of never do.
Never.
You
We've been
kind of never
rekindling
do,
our
but
relationship
you
with people.
learn that it's okay. And like just that time that you spent together, I think that's why I love TV so much. Like we got a year together on 10 things. Like The Leftovers was like 6 years. Thank you,
Wow.
HBO hiatuses.
Wow.
It's like really wonderful just to have that experience. But on Paris, like I've never been able to apologize to her for all, like just like not being grateful for the experience and like all that she did for me, because like she's the one relationship that I've ever had that there was no take. It was all give.
Wow.
It was all give.
Oh, babe.
And
And
it was really lovely.
And you're saying that's why it dissolved, as like your work was
yeah, my work was
everything?
just like really important to me, and it was at a time, and I chose her
Yeah.
over work. And like I don't regret it. It was at like the peak of my career. Like we were going into the final season of The Leftovers, and then my time with her, like I didn't work, which was like 2-3 years. And but like the overall experiences and the people that you would meet, like just such lovely people. I miss her family.
oh.
Like I miss her family. Like I miss her mom and dad and her brother and sister, or brothers and sister. Like
Yeah.
I
Hiltons.
miss that. I miss driving from like her house to Bel Air to like hang out with them. Like it's
I'm
I'm not supposed to say anything, because obviously like I is when we did finalize everything and break up, I know about past breakups with her. So I did like sign an NDA saying that I won't write a book or like
Yeah,
say anything like that. But there was really never anything negative that I could say.
I'm so glad that you got that experience to be
Yeah.
given to, though, because you are such a giver to the point that, like, I think your receive valve was almost like a little off. You know what I mean? Because you just like receiving all of that love that you put out and just actually getting a chance to feel that and have that reflected back at you and be taken care of. Because like just forever, you've taken care of your family. You always take care of the girls you're with. You always just take care of the crowd of people that are out. And, you know, you really are like this this awesome rock. You know what I mean? And so I'm just glad that you got to be like.
I feel the same way about you.
Dang.
I feel the same way about you. I guess that's why we've had so many emotional conversations with each other.
Oh my gosh. The amount of nights we just sat up, just chain smoking and like diving into each other's souls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But you know what was weird on Teen Spirit, man, is that I felt this like you were so isolated. Even when we were together, like I remember hanging out with you on a day off and we hung out like the whole day and we went like by this lake, we walked around and I was just like, it hurts my heart that I feel like, you know, there's nothing I can do to really reach you in a way that's going to make you feel good or better or lighter. You just had this little like heaviness about you and that like, it broke my heart and it like makes me so glad that you're getting to experience like the simple, perfect thing that you are, you know, because you are.
Oh my
really
God.
complex.
Like it is really nice. Like dealing with a lot of past traumas and like mental health and like not blaming it on today or yesterday. Like getting over all that trauma or just not pointing the finger at anything. It's like people, if we weren't on a podcast, like people that come up to me, because it happens really quite often, is people bring up Paris and it's just like, I have nothing bad to say. And anyone that does have anything bad to say about her is probably a bad person.
Dude, yo, I live streamed an event and got to hang with her at the White House. My girl, Chantel, actually introduced me to her. She works for this like child welfare organization, Think of Us.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know Paris Hilton had a kind of rough upbringing with like boarding schools and stuff like that. So
oh my gosh, yes. And she would open up to me about that, and I was like, nah,
no way.
There's
but
no way.
She's out there. My girl was a former foster youth as well, and I mean, she's doing a lot at the White House and with so many different organizations. And my hat's off to her because I didn't know that. I knew she was going to be DJing the event, and I actually enjoyed the DJing. Have you seen her DJ live?
Oh my God, we used to DJ together.
Together?
Hey. Like, it was awesome. Like that's one of the things that like just one of a million experiences. It was like, yeah, we had a residency at Amnesia in Ibiza for 3 years that we were together.
That's insane.
Every Sunday night.
Bro, you lived an amazing life,
and
man.
it was like a fun diamond
Zylka,
party. Like it was dope.
That's insane.
Wow.
That's
so
wild.
cool. And like you learn like something that was really cool, like as a performer, like as an actor, like I'm just an actor. Like you get what rock stars feel because
that
like
immediate feedback, right?
Tens of thousands of people would be up there and like they're there for her, and she's a good DJ.
She was solid. Like, her set, she killed that set, man.
Like she's really good. And like just to feel the love, and it's just like you two being up there. Like I would just like I was like her like
hype man.
I remember like I remember like watching like videos of Kurt Cobain because I just love all of his art. And like Nirvana would have like this hype guy that would get up and just like dance like a crazy person, and that was me for Paris. Basically,
nice. That's dope, bro. So are you still DJing?
No.
Just okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, would love to get back into that.
Yeah, and you and Daniel worked together too. You guys were on Zeke and Luther.
He was a bully of us.
Zeke and Luther.
Yeah,
you were the bully on Zeke and Luther.
I was a bully, and he bullied the bully.
Yeah, the Plunks.
The Plunk brothers. Yeah,
went down in that.
His brother or sidekick was Reed.
Oh yeah, Reed
Ewing.
Yeah, Reed Ewing. Yes.
You keep in touch with him?
I haven't talked to him in years, but like I have like a soft spot because Reed was like the first like because I was brand new during Zeke and Luther, like brand new. It was before 10 Things, like before anything. And like, I felt like it was really cool because I had like a partner. Like having this like duo of bad guys, like it was so much easier than just being like flying solo and being the bad guy.
You guys worked so well together too.
And now I'm always the bad guy.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Ned's Declassified podcast. And if you guys want to see the full episode, go on over to the Ned's Declassified podcast YouTube channel. We got the link in the description. And if you want more exclusive bonus content, join our Patreon. There's a link in the description for that too. All right, see you guys soon.